So in this project demo, I'll be going over how to run the project and how does the project work. So the project is split into two parts. First is the server, and second one is the client side. So let's first build the server and run this. So once you're in the server directory, you can build it by running go build dash o for output, and let's say the output file is server, and this will create the binary for this server. Now let's add executable permission on this binary, which we can do by chmod +x and the file. Once the file is executable, we can just run this. This will run our server. Okay, so initially I am initializing some demo data just so we have some initial data before we add our own. So in this demo, I have added a new user, well, two new users and three new subreddits, 2 for one and 1 for one another user. And I'll also go over how to create a new user and do all of these actions here later in the video, but this is just for initializing so that we can see some data when we are looking at the client. Okay, so this is how we'll run the server, and it's actively running right now. Now let's go over to client and see how that works. So once we're in the client directory, we can build out the executable like we did for the server. So let's build it by running go build dash o reddit. Let's name it reddit_cli, and let's give this CLI permission to run to chmod +x and reddit. Okay, now that we have this as an executable, let me demonstrate how this works. So let me close this and open a new terminal. Okay, so let me go to the directory which has my client side CLI. This is my CLI folder, and here I can use the Reddit CLI. Okay, so if I run this, I have my client working, so it welcomes me to the Reddit clone and it lists out all the actions that I can do. Alright, so here are all the actions that we can perform. So now let's start by creating a new account. It'll ask me for the username. I'll put in my username and then password. Once I do this, I'm logged in and I can perform any of these actions here. So let's first of all, let me check the available subreddits. So for that, I'll scroll down to list subreddits, enter, and it'll show me the list of available subreddits in the system. So I have Golang, Python, and JavaScript, and it also shows the creator of these subreddits. So these two are created by me, and the third one is created by another user. Let me open another tab so I can simulate the second user. Okay, so let me run the client, and now let me log in into his account. Now that we have this, we can go up and down and execute any of these actions as the second user. So now let's see the list of subreddits that this user has joined. So this is done by selecting view joined subreddits command on index 11. So let me press enter. Once I do this, viewing joined subreddits, and this user has joined this one, just this one subreddit which he created himself. Alright, now let's see the subreddits that I'm a part of as this user. So to do that, I should do, well, also, the good thing about the CLI is you can also search for commands instead of going up and down. You can press slash and now you can search. So let's say I want to view join subreddit. So yeah, that's 11, I'll enter. And here I'm part of two subreddits, Golang and Python. Now let me open one of these subreddits and try to make a new post. To make a new post, what we can do is you can again press slash and search create post, which is on third index, and press enter. And it will ask me for the content of the post. So let's say this is my first Golang post, because I'm going to post this in Golang. So then press enter and it will ask me for the subreddit that I want this ready to post to. So for that I'll do Golang, enter, and the post is created. So I can either view that post here if I view the posts in this subreddit, or I can view that as second user as well, because all these subreddits are public. First of all, let me show you the post here. So we can view a post by doing view subreddit on index 10, name of subreddit Golang, and it will show the post that I just made. So it has an ID, an author, that is me, and the text content of the post, and it also shows the upvotes and downvotes, and it also shows the comments, but we do not have any comments, so it's empty for now. Now let me switch over to the second user and let me try to view the same post and try to make an upvote so we can also see it here. Now let's view the subreddit Golang, and it shows the second user this post too. So now let me try to make an upvote. So I'll search upvote post on index 4. It'll ask me for post ID, which I can copy from here, and the name of the subreddit this post is from. So I'll do Golang. Okay, now the post has been upvoted. So if I go back and try to view the post again, I'll do view subreddit, name of subreddit Golang, enter, and now I have one upvote. Okay, now let's create another user so we can have a good number of users. Reddit CLI, and now let's create a new user. Pawan, let's say that's our third user. The password. Okay, now let me create, okay, just to demonstrate that we can comment, let me try to comment on this post from the third user that I just created. So to do that, I'll do the command. First of all, let me view the post. So I'll do view subreddit, and name of subreddit is Golang. That's what we have been working with. So here I can see the post as the third user. Now let me try to make comment. Comment post. It'll ask me post ID, which I can paste from here. Subreddit, which is Golang, and the comment. Great job. Okay, this is my comment. and when I enter it, it'll show me comment posted. Now if I go back here and try to view the post again, I can do view subreddit, name of subreddit Golang, and enter. It'll show me the comment made by the third user, and it also has the upvote which I made from the second user. So this is how posts work, and I can also downvote it. So let me create a post as the second user, Johnny. So let me try to create new post. I'll create a post. Let's say, hey, this is me, Johnny. Okay, and I'll post this in the subreddit JavaScript. Okay, I've created the post. Now let me take a look at it. JavaScript, enter, and here's the post. Now let me downvote this post as my own user. So I'll go over here. I'll try to list out the subreddits, and this will show me Johnny's subreddit, that is JavaScript. Now let me try to view the posts in it. View subreddit, and I'll enter the name of subreddit. This will show me the post that Johnny just made. Now let me try to downvote this. Enter post ID. Here's my post ID, subreddit JavaScript, and the post is downvoted. Now let me go to Johnny's account and try to view the post again so I can see the updated version of it. View subreddit JavaScript, enter, and here is it. I have one downvote on this post. So this shows we can interact among multiple users using the CLI client. Now let me try to do a new action. So so far I've shown create account, join a subreddit, create post. Okay, let me go over join subreddit because I don't think I covered that. So right now, let me first of all demonstrate the subreddits that this Aditya user is a part of. So let me view join subreddits, which is 2 of these, and let me also see the list of all the subreddits on this platform. So I'll do list subreddits. So right now I'm a part of Python and Golang, but not JavaScript. So let me try to join that. So I'll do join subreddit, and it'll ask me for the name. I'll do JavaScript and enter. Now that I've joined the subreddit, I can do view joined again so that I can see the updated list. And here are the 3 subreddits that I'm part of now. So far I've gone over create account, join subreddit, create post, upvote post, download post, comment post, and okay, now let's go over send direct messages. So before doing that, let me fetch the list of direct messages that I have right now, which is probably 0 because I have not sent any messages as of now. So let me get the list. So I'll do view, or I should do, yeah, get direct messages. I'll press enter, and I don't have any direct messages as of now. Let me switch to the second user, the user Pawan, and let me try to send a message from this user to my account. So first of all, let me search for the command, which is send direct message, enter. Recipient, it'll ask me for the name of the user that I want to send the message to. Add the message right there and enter. So the direct message is sent. I can switch back to my account and try to get the list again. Get direct messages. Let me try to do it again. Okay, let me try to send the message again from this user. Uh, Now let me try to send from my account to the other account. So I would do send direct message, recipient on, and direct message sent. Let me try to get the list here. And I have the message here now. It says sender, there's recipient, me, and I have the messages. And I also have the message here, which is get direct messages, and I have the message here. So this is how direct messages work. Now let me see if there's anything left. Okay, so the commands that I've not gone over as of now is retrieve feed and get karma. Okay, now let me try to get the feed. The feed is dependent on the subreddits that I'm a part of. So let's try to get the feed intro. And since I have only 2 posts in all the platform, I get those 2. And now let me switch to the other account and try to get it. Okay, so since this user Pawan is not a part of any subreddit, first of all let me verify that first. View joint subreddits. Okay, so this user is not a part of any subreddits, so they should not have any feed, and the feed is empty. Now let me subscribe to, or like join to, a subreddit so I can see some posts on my feed. Let me do join subreddit. Let's say I want to join Golang. Enter. And now let me try to get the feed. And now I have the feed because I have posts in the subreddit Golang. Okay, so this is how it works. And sorry, yeah, these are all the commands that you can use to interact with it. Let me also go over the last one, which is get karma. Get karma. I have 0 because none of my posts are upvoted. Let me try to get it here because I have one post that's upvoted. Okay, I have karma 5. This is part of the logic. Whenever I get one upvote, I increase the karma value by 5. So this is in sync with what I've done so far. Let me show you the logs of each of these requests that have been made so far. So if I switch over to server and see the logs here, these are all the server logs. So right before this, I did get karma twice on 2 accounts. Then before that, I got feed, join subreddit, get feed, join subreddit, get feed, get DMs, send DMs. This is the DM part, and then I joined subreddits, listed subreddits, get posts, downvote, upvote, and everything. So I'm logging out each and every request that's made using a middleware. It logs out the date, the type of request, the route, the request status, which is 200 in all of these cases, and also the time that the request takes, and also the data transfer that occurred in during that request. So the server is working with the client to get all of these requests fulfilled.